Hi guys, Soul Intuition here. Good morning. I am getting ready for work as usual, but I wanted to give you guys an update about Mr. Potential and how things are going with us. So, this past weekend, I had the movie shoot where I played the woman from the 40s. So I was able, did my hair all cute and makeup like the 40s. And I had a really good time. But that day, it was Friday. The shoot was Friday night. That day, I did not talk to Mr. Potential, and I didn't return his text. Like, he texted me that evening, like around dinner time, and I was, telling myself I'll get back to him. I'll get back to him because, after work, I had to run home, grab my stuff, grab my son, and run out to Maryland to do this shoot. So, I was kind of ripping and running, and oh, I should have combed my hair afterwards. Now I got hair all on my shirt. That really sucks. That's nasty. Anyway, so and I didn't really want to talk to him over the phone with my son in the car on the way up there because, I was gone all day and I didn't see my son all day, so I wanted to talk to him, and, just spend a little time with him before I went and did this shoot, you know what I mean? Because I'm always, like, going a lot, so I wanted to have my little time with him. So, I didn't call Mr. Potential or anything, or I didn't even text him back. I should have at least texted him back. But, so, I did call him back when I was done, but it was like around midnight and he didn't answer the phone, and I knew he hadn't been feeling, top of the weather, so I was like, oh, maybe he went to bed early. So then Saturday, early, I texted him, strange, but I didn't get a response. I'm sorry, I'm throwing away the loose hair every time I walk back there. So didn't get a response. So I'm like, okay, what's up with that? And I'm thinking, does he have an attitude? Like, is he upset with me about something? Now, mind you, he hasn't shown like any signs of jealousy, or the only time he's kind of shown like any type of attitude was when, we're on Skype and I'm doing something and I'm giving him undivided attention. But it's never been anything hardcore like angry. Maybe more frustration, I would say. So I'm sitting up here like, I know he ain't mad at me about yesterday, like what's going on, because I didn't even get to talk to him all day Friday at all. That was my fault. But so, because he called and I just didn't answer, because he called me when I was on the shoot. So anyway, didn't hear from him Saturday. So of course I call, phone goes straight to voicemail. I'm like, this phone is off? Like, what? So phone goes straight to voicemail. I'm like, oh man. So the first thing I think of, something is wrong. Like, I'm thinking maybe he went out Friday night and they got in a car accident or something. I don't know. So I'm like, what the heck is going on? And then I said, well, maybe he got sick and he's in the hospital because he does certain things with his like digestion that, throws him off, and he had to go to the doctor a couple weeks ago. So I'm like, okay, I wonder if it's that. So then I worried. But y'all know how it is when you suspicious and got insecurities like me. Y'all know I've been through a lot, so I still have those issues, and my first thing I was thinking was suspicious, like, he probably with somebody, and that's why he turned his phone off, because, he's usually texting me, because I work on Saturday, so it's not like I'm off, but we're usually texting each other here and there throughout the day until I get off, so I'm like, okay, so all day Saturday, don't hear nothing. Sunday, nothing. Alright, so I'm like, wow, really? So I didn't really text too much. I sent them 3 texts altogether. And basically I was like, okay, so just like a communication, I guess it's just, what did I say? Something like, your lack of communication. Basically, it shows that you can't keep your word, you know, and do what you need to do to maintain this relationship. And I was like, thank you for, you know, the laughs and some smiles, but, you know, I'm done. You know? And something inside told me that something could be really wrong with him. But that other side was just like, no, he probably laid up with some chick and he just turned his phone off. Even though he hasn't really shown me anything like that, but you know, y'all still knew it was going on 2 months, so I don't know. So I said to myself, yeah, he'll probably hit me up on Monday because he got to go to work anyway, which he did super early Monday morning, like around 7. And he's like, his text was like, why are you spazzing? I was in the hospital. And I'm like, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I said, well, how am I supposed to know that? You just poofed up and disappeared. So I said, you could at least text me when you was on your way. So he called me and explained everything, like how everything happened. And, you know, I'm not going to put all his business out there, but basically he couldn't, like, he didn't mean to leave his phone, but he did. So that was that. So last night, you know, we was cool, and I said, look, I don't know. I just jumped to those conclusions and stuff, and he's just like, why are you so suspicious? He's like, I told you if it was ever any time you didn't hear from me. He said, you know, I want to hear from you every day. I want to talk to you every single day. He's like, and if, he said, the only way you won't talk to me is if I'm out in the field, because he's in the military. He's like, if I'm in the field, or if there's some type of emergency that happened and I just couldn't call you. So I was like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just what I thought. You know, when people stop calling people, male or female, it's because they met somebody else, or they doing something they feel like is more important, or they trying to give somebody the hint that they just not that into you. You know, he was like, but that don't make sense. He's like, you know I'm into you. Like, I'm really into you. So I was just like, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. I said, look, you know, we still building trust here, this, that, and the third. So, and I'm sorry if I've drawn this out too long, but, you know, I'm getting dressed, so I'm kind of, like, distracted, too. But anyway, so make a long story short, basically he was just, you know, the day went on, we, you know, and everything is, like, back to normal, except for, you know, he was a little sleepy on his pain meds and all, but so we didn't talk as long Monday night. But yesterday, he was just like, when I got home from work, we were talking. He's like, I've been watching all your videos. I said, what videos? He's like, Bali. I'm like, okay, why? He's like, I just want to know, like, why are you so suspicious? Like, what happened to you to make you feel like the way you did? He's like, I'm not letting you go. He's like, you know, I'm not going to let you push me away. He said, but you were just so quick to just dismiss me. He's like, I just want to know why. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened? And I was just like, and he just told me, he was like, look, you're like everything that I want, you know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't do anything to jeopardize, you know, you wanting me. I'm gonna work very hard to make this relationship work, and I just want you to give me a chance, just like let me in. You know, he was like, I know that you're a loving person, that you want love and you want to give love. I know that. I can see that. I can feel that. He was like, and you know, I'm gonna prove to you that you can be safe with me. And I was just like, you know, I do so much. I got my videos, and I have put my business out there as far as getting my heart broken, and you know, and I've dated a lot. But I told him, I said, you know, but I've been single for like 8 years, and there's a reason for that. You know what I mean? I do have baggage, and it's low tolerance. I said, I just don't have the tolerance. I said, and I know that could be an issue. I'm like, because to me, it's just like as soon as I even get a hint that something might be wrong, I'm out of here, because I just don't want to go through that again, or, you know, that hurt and everything again. And I said, so thanks for your patience. I do appreciate that. But right now, that's just how it is. I was like, and I'm sorry that you have to keep going through proving yourself over and over and over. I said, but I guess that's just how it's going to be for a while. You know what I mean? And he said, you know, he accept that and he'll do what he need to do. But a lot of it is just me, you know, not him. So I told him, you know, I appreciate you. I said, I know it's tough dealing with somebody with insecurity. Um, but I thank you for reassuring me constantly. You know what I mean? And he's just like, I'm not going nowhere at all. He's like, in fact, I'm actually trying to get stationed closer to you. So he was like, I actually went up to talk to somebody in my chain of command about that. So he's doing some kind of paperwork and stuff so he can actually get stationed closer to me, which is pretty cool. I don't know, y'all. This guy is a keeper. Like, he really is. Last night when he was telling me some of that stuff, I was like really getting kind of teary-eyed because I couldn't even believe some of the stuff he was saying. And I told him, I was like, where do you get this stuff from? Like, you guys just saw a movie or some kind of book? I'm like, the stuff that you say, it's like the stuff I read about. It's the stuff that women dream about men telling them. You know what I mean? And it's not about like some, you know, man on a horse coming rescuing me. It's not like that, but it's more just like somebody telling you that you're everything they ever wanted. And, you know, like he told me, I'm not going to do anything to jeopardize that. He said, because you gave me a chance. He said, and I really appreciate it. He said, you make me happy. You know what I'm saying? And he was telling me, too, like, he'd been through some stuff, and he know he got scars, too. And that's why he's such a private person. But he's like, you know, I have a lot of scars myself. But I'm at peace with everything, so that's why I'm not jealous, you know what I mean? And he said, you know, I will compromise and do what I need to do to make a relationship work as long as the other person is compromising as well. So anyway, I know this video is like getting really long and I'm just going on and on, but I just wanted to tell you guys, ooh, I got 5 minutes before I need to leave. Tell you guys about that conversation last night. Like, it was like, it just touched my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of the stuff he was saying, and I wish I could remember everything, like, what he was saying exactly. Because he said something that really got to me, and I thought, man, he's the one. I think he's the one. I'm not going to hold back any longer. I think I'm going to definitely, when he comes up for Valentine's Day, I think we'll have the talk, the official talk. But he told me, oh yeah, just the whole thing about watching all my videos. He's like, I just want to watch all of them, you know, just to learn more about you. Like, you're my homework. I I just want to know your ins and outs, like what makes you tick. I just want to know you so well. He said, so I can anticipate things and be there for you, and really just understand why you think the way you do and why you know are the way you are. And he said, you know, I know all of it ain't gonna be in these videos, but just so I could learn and know some of the hurt that you went through and why you would think I would be lying to you about stuff, or you know why you would jump to the conclusion that I'm with another woman, you know. And he's just like, nah. And he was like, you're just, he's like, you're just what I want, and you're who I want to be with, and I don't mind working to show you that. And that's why I'm watching your videos. He said, and I said, well, you don't mind seeing me all lovey-dovey with another guy? He said, I know you loved him. I can see that. He said, no, I don't care. He said, I mean, you're not with him now. He said, I don't care about that. He said, you know, and you know, you was happy, and it was good seeing you happy. But he's just like, I just want to see the progression. He's up to the one where we broke up. He's up to that part now. So I'm like, oh goodness, that's kind of awkward. You watching it for those purposes? He said, well, it's out there. You put it out there. I said, yeah, I did. But he asked, he said, if it really make you feel uncomfortable, I won't watch it. I said, no, go ahead. Do what you got to do. Do your little research. We'll see what you come up with. But I just like that. I just like that. Like, he really is into me. So, you know, of course, in the back of my mind, I was thinking, I better see that hospital ID bracelet. So, yeah. But that's it, guys. I know this one is super long. 15 minutes. If you made it this long, you really my friend. So friend me on Facebook. Facebook.com/Shawn. SHAAHN. Okay? Alright. I'm sure I'll come back to you with some more amazing stuff. But guys, I'm super happy and things are working well. And I just wanted to let you know, like, even with all the baggage that I have, I managed to snag somebody with some patience and who is actually for real, means something, mean what they say, and not just, I don't know, not just talking junk and, you know, gassing my head up, making me think one thing when it's not really that. So that just goes to show, even the nut jobs like me can land a man. So there's hope for us all. Bye bye.